What up, y'all? It's your boy Third Degree. Let's get into some Ratchet news. Well, some of it's Ratchet, some may not be, but let's still get into it. Well, as you all know, there are wildfires going on in California, particularly LA, and it's burned down the Palisades, Altadena, even parts of like the Hollywood sign, like even there Runyon Canyon. So, for those who have reached out, I appreciate you. Where I'm at, I'm a little bit outside of LA, but where I'm at, though, coincidentally, we've been known to have a fire or two or three. You know what I mean? So I can't necessarily, I can say as right now I'm safe, but with the winds and people, intentionally starting fires, we just never know. But as of right now, I'm good. But pray for those who are not. I've known people who have personally lost homes and family members. It's sad. So just continue to pray for LA, pray for California. But speaking of which, real quick, 30%, this is a quote, 30% of LA fires are being fought by inmates at 16 cents per hour. I think it's a little bit more than that. But the point is, the prisoners who were out there risking their lives need time knocked off their sentences. I definitely agree with Chris Brown. And he also stated that, firefighters deserve a big parade and stuff throughout LA for risking their lives trying to save people. So I definitely in agreement with Chris Brown on that. So let's get into some ratchetness. Donald Trump plans to rename Gulf of Mexico Gulf of America. That's crazy because I think there's something else that he should rename himself, and that is convicted felon President Donald Trump. I mean, Donald Trump has been sentenced to unconditional discharge, whatever that is, for 34 counts of falsifying business records. So he didn't get off. His privilege didn't get him off, but it did at the same time because he now becomes the first president to ever be a convicted felon. Crazy, right? But he avoids prison despite felony convictions. So I guess, hey, this complexion for protection, I gotta get in on this white rich thing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get in on it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I might cash in on my 22%. European. But moving on. Kim Jong-un bans hot dogs in North Korea. Why? I don't know. I think they're too American for him. Whatever. Moving on. Skip Bayless is accused of offering $1.5 million for X. I mean, for love making, I guess you can say. It's crazy. $1.5 million? You know what I mean? Don't he know that he can go to some places for $40? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I believe this story, but we shall see. Also, it's been alleged that lawsuit alleges Joy Taylor leveraged love making to advance her career and allegedly threatened to accuse network and executive of essaying when he was no longer useful to her. Additionally, she's accused of dismissing sexual harassment claims made by former stylists, telling her to quote unquote get over it. She's bad. I don't know if she would necessarily need to, but hey, it's Hollywood, so you can't put anything past anybody. But moving on. Hey, just know if somebody sends this picture to you, that it means that they're willing to pay anything just to be with you. Moving on. Young Noble of the Outlaws calls out Newz over alleged Tupac lies in a fiery diss track, Euthanasia. I got mad love for Noble, but I think it's like 30 years too late, and it sounds dated and sounds like why? Moving on. There's a study out there saying that black women are the most educated demographic in America. Correct. So it's no excuse for these small pockets of them out there doing dumb ish out there. Come on now, rise up to your true potential standards. Same for you dudes too. Moving on. It is rumored that Marvel Studios will recast T'Challa for new Avengers films and Black Panther 3. I think they needed to do it, the last go around, but hey, it still was a good movie. But we shall see. Moving. You black mother. A racist landlord headed to prison for stealing the identities of black tenants to obtain COVID relief benefits, then evicting them. Good. I hope he sits with Donald. Well, Donald's not going. But moving on. Brandy is ready to tell her story in a new memoir. I wonder if she's going to keep it real, all the way real, or is she going to keep it fluffy? We'll see. Hope she talks about some things, but I will be tuning in. Moving on. This black couple opened the first black-owned shopping center in their city. It's called Kingdom Corners. So Google it. I don't know where the city is, but Google it and make sure you go support them. Moving on. U.S. to refund $55 million after court blocks Biden's immigration program. Jeez. Moving on. Rap Battle Blitz. Remy Ma professes her love for Easy to Block captain after public papoose tussle fussle. She's mad trash for this, and he's mad corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ram, come on, man. But anyway, moving on. Shanisha and Ruby Rose both claim that they've never had a whole face. What's fun after being ran through? Quote unquote. Hey, I feel you. Moving on. Apple to drop Sony and partner with Samsung for the iPhone 18s's camera. About time. See, even Apple is admitting that their camera is trash compared to Samsung. So, go Team Droid. Moving on. Jim Jones reignites beef with Cameron, 50 Cent, and Mace. If all three of them teamed up to go at Jim, nasty. Because all three of them can spit. Can really, really spit. Maybe better than Jim. But, hey, that's me. Moving on. Dave Chappelle to host SNL with musical guest Glorilla January 18th. I'll be tuning in. Two of my favorite people. Moving on. Mark Zuckerberg says Biden administration pressured his team to censor posts, so he's getting rid of his DEI program. Seems like everybody's getting rid of DEI programs, right? Since Biden's leaving, heck, they feel like we don't have to be sensitive to you, niggas. Moving on. Well, speaking of Biden, President Joe Biden will deliver his farewell address to the nation on Wednesday. I mean, I guess he has some good moments as far as keeping up with some of the things that he said and he's done. Hiring the first black female president, vice president, putting women of color in his cabinet and administration. So, but there's been some things where he slacked on, like high prices for food and art. I mean, it's crazy. So, I only voted for him because I wasn't voting for Trump. So, hey, man, salute, peace. Well, I'm Third Degree, and that's been your Ratchet News. Peace.